Tayhlar Tenney, the former Sister Tenney. I just got home about 6 days ago from the Portland, Oregon mission. There's my state flag right there. And it was the best 18 months of my life. Of course, there were challenges and hard times, but there was also so many miracles and amazing experiences. And the relationships I made with people, I'll never forget. They'll always be there. And so I've been asked to share a little bit about my experience and my testimony and what I learned on the mission, and I want to share with you what I learned at my halfway mark. At this point, I had been with one companion for 6 months, and then so she trained me, and then together we were sister training leaders, which means we were over a few other sisters in our zone. And then we both left the area, and I got sent to a whole new area and was asked to train. And I had been out 6 months, and I was like, okay, I know what I'm doing, right? I've got this down. I've never trained before, but it can't be that hard. But man, was it a whole different experience. When you are training, it really humbles you and helps you realize that you may not know everything that you think you know. Especially being in a new area, I had no idea about any of the people or the members, and so it really took an emotional and physical toll on me, and I ended up going through some difficult things that kept me from being more effective in the work and being out more. I was just really struggling because the past area, I had realized, or I had thought that most of the work was done by me. I knew it was God's work, but I saw a lot of miracles, and I saw a direct correspondence with me and my companion in our obedience and our hard work and our efforts. And I had this idea and this formula of life before my mission too. I work hard and be diligent, and there will be blessings and results. And it wasn't until I had trained and a few months in, halfway through my mission, that I learned that was completely wrong, especially in the Lord's work. We put in the faith in the work, but it's manifest in so many different ways in His own timing as well, and often in different areas. Seeds of faith are planted everywhere. But I had felt like so in the past I felt like I was in control, that I knew what I was doing. And it wasn't until that I lost control of everything, my emotional, physical state, my training, my area, that I realized I was missing something. And I remember I had been struggling for a long time, just feeling so anxious and run down with the responsibilities that I held, and I couldn't keep up. And I was reading a talk from Henry B. Eyring about the power of prayer. He talked about how we all have a gift of agency and a desire to do what's right, and we have this upward pull towards heaven, of working on our own and our own self-agency to do what's right. But often, if that pull is too strong, we forget God and to rely on Him. And that really hit me, because I was like, wow, that was the first 6 months of my mission. I really relied on myself, and I thought the miracles I saw was because of me and what I was doing. And it wasn't until I had to have everything wiped from me, I had to have that experience to learn that God is the one that's in control. And when all is lost, or when we even have everything, we have to continually rely on Him and be a submissive child, and no matter the circumstances. So I call, that point in my mission the turning point, because that's when I realized, okay, I am making this more difficult than it needs to be. I need to rely on the Lord and put this trust in Him, and not expect so much of myself, because it is His work. And that was, may seem like the smallest thing, but for me, being someone who likes to be in control and organized and have everything laid out, it was a huge learning curve. And I'm so grateful I went through it during that time of mission with my supportive companion and what she taught me. And later, my next companions in areas, I was able to teach them that, and I went through other experiences that I was prepared for. If I hadn't been through this previously, I don't think I would have been able to handle the experiences that were placed in front of me after. And so it was cool to see that God was preparing me to learn line upon line, a little bit here and there, about principles of truth in my own testimony and my mission, So I'm so grateful for that, and so grateful for the opportunity I had to serve the people in Oregon, and not only to see them change through the gospel of Jesus Christ and the peace and hope that he provides, but also myself and my testimony. I find more confidence in myself and in the Lord, and I